Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Now in this video I want to talk about this young lady named Ky'Andrea Cook. Now this is out of Florida. Now she was in court. I'm going to leave the links in the description so you can take a look at it for yourself. I'm going to leave two separate links. I'm going to leave one for the video so you'll know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to leave one so you can read the backstory on the case. So if I left something out in this video, you can refer to that. Now, the video that you're going to see, like I said, click on that link in the description so you can take a look at it. It's going to show her getting sentenced, and her mother is crying in court. It's sad for her mother. You know, I feel for her mother. Her mother fell out in court. And when she looked back and saw that, and she started crying. So it was just a sad situation. So when I first saw the video, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of time. 18 years old, she was an honor student, and here she is getting sentenced to 20 years. Like, what did she do? So I had to go research the story. So, and I read the backstory, and I said, okay. See, I read the backstory, and I was like, wow. I said, wow, it's hard to feel sorry for her now. Now, here's the story. It's like this. When you watch the video, she gets sentenced, her mother fall out. So when you read the story, you find out that she went on this dating app. It's called Meet Me. It's called Meet Me. I downloaded that site. I'm familiar with that site. And I'm also familiar with people getting set up on that site. Similar things happen out here where guys get on the site with hopes of meeting a woman, and they get to the meeting location, they get robbed. Now I could make a whole video on what to look out for and how you know it's a setup or not. And I could also make a video on Craigslist. People be getting set up on Craigslist too. Now I buy stuff off Craigslist, and I also sell things off Craigslist. And I could make a whole video on the warning signs, and I think I'm going to do that, especially for Craigslist. People getting set up. There's red flags that you need to watch out for. So watch out for that video. I'm going to make it. Now, so she met somebody off Meet Me, and when she got to the location, the guy said, she said, well, I have to go get some money. So she got out, and then a guy come back with a ski mask on to rob the guy. And I believe the guy got shot or something like that. And he's still recovering from his injuries. So there it is right there. It's hard to feel sorry for her. Now, I just wanted to point this out. Is she took a plea deal. And part of the plea deal is the state would drop the conspiracy charge. Now, the conspiracy charge in itself, she was facing life in prison on conspiracy alone. So they dropped that, and she was sentenced to 20 years. She was also sentenced an additional 15 years for the assault and battery. I don't know, maybe the guy wasn't shot or something like that. Maybe they beat him up or something like that. But whatever the case is, she got 20 years. And a lot of people, I was reading the comments, they're saying that that's too much time. You know, she's a young lady. She was on the honor roll in high school. Maybe it was her first offense. I don't know. Maybe it was her first offense. But she was, a lot of people say that's too much time. The system is racist. Now, we do have problems with the system targeting people. We do. If you look back at the Clinton administration, there was a lot of things that targeted people, and it's unfair. Now, in this situation, it is what it is. I can't feel sorry for her. I don't think it's racist. I mean, you set somebody up, that person's life is in jeopardy, so you gotta actually do the time. I know it sucks. She got 20 years. She's 18 years old. She's a young lady. I know it sucks. But it is what it is. You know, like, no normal person is gonna set somebody up on a dating site with hopes of robbing them. What happens if that person died? Did you think about that? Did she also consider the fact that if she got caught, how much time she would get? I don't think she thought about that. then somebody said, well, she made a mistake. You know, that's too much time for a mistake. That wasn't a mistake. That wasn't a mistake. Because she knew what she was doing. She set the person up. That wasn't a mistake. She pulled off what we call a caper. She put a caper together, or whoever she was involved in it. She should have known the risk. The risk are you could get caught and get a lot of time in prison. That's the risk. So she should have thought about it. She didn't think about her mother when she was doing it. Now her mother got to suffer passing out in court, you know, because her daughter did something stupid. She didn't make a mistake. She did something stupid and she got caught. Okay, just be clear on that. That's not a mistake. So the judge, hey, he has to protect the citizens. Like, listen, we don't want people to get the idea that, oh, you only get 5 years in prison for setting somebody up on a dating site. No, he had to make an example out of her. And that's what he did. And ain't nothing racist about that. Now, here's another side of the argument. Some people said, well, if she was a white girl, would she had gotten all that time? It doesn't matter. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. But you have to think about your life, okay? If I go out here and do something stupid, I'm going to assume that I'm going to get a lot of time in prison, okay? That's what I'm thinking. So you know what? I think twice about it. I'd rather just not have no money. You know what I mean? So don't think about how much time somebody else will get because of their race. It don't matter. Just know that if you go out here and commit a crime, this is the time that you will get. Don't worry about nobody else. Because a lot of people say, oh, well, it's different for white people than black people. Just don't do the crime. Don't do the crime and you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Don't do the crime and you don't have to worry about it. Just keep your nose clean and go get a job. Go to school. She should have went to school. She was a straight A student. How come she wasn't just concerned about going to college? Just go to college and go get you a job. So what are you broke? Think about the long term. And don't sit here and say, well, people, listen, I didn't have money growing up. That ain't no excuse for me to go out here and rob people. People like, oh, well, you never know what you would do when you're starving. Go get you a minimum wage job and shut up. I don't want to hear that argument. People like, oh, people are starving. People do drastic measures. Listen, I don't care if I'm starving. I'm not going to go out here and rob nobody. So I don't want to hear that argument anymore. There's been plenty of times where I didn't have any money and I've been down on my luck. I never thought once to go rob somebody. Okay, that's a personal decision that people make. That's a stupid personal decision that people make. Okay? So, okay, she got 20 years. She shouldn't have did the crime. That's it. She didn't think about her mother. Like I said before, she didn't think about her mother when she wanted to go put this lick together. Lick, caper, whatever you want to call it. She put a lick together and she got caught. Now the judge, he could have had some leniency on her. He could have showed some kind of leniency, but he didn't. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. But you don't want to put yourself in that position in the first place. That's my message for this video. So you young people, learn from this young lady. She was an honor student. She was but she made a stupid calculated move, and it was stupid. It didn't work in her favor. It could have been worse. What happened if the victim had died? Then she would have been facing the death penalty probably. So it is what it is, man. You know, her mother is crying in court. It's just a bad situation, right? So it is what it is now. She got a long time to sit in jail and think about what she did wrong. She got a long time to go. So that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, the stories, the links will be in the description. The video in question, what I'm talking about, that'll be in the description. Also the backstory link, that'll be in the description. Let me know what you think about the case. And if you like my videos, please share. And also don't forget to hit the subscription button And also hit the bell next to the subscription button. That'll allow you to get updated each time I put out new content. All right, guys, until next video, take care.